So I just washed up these tires and wheels here, and we're considering putting them on the K code. I think we're going to. Like trying to pick what look we want to go with the K code. I think these dark Torque Thrust 2 wheels are gonna look killer with the light color yellow on the K code. Dad and I always like the Torque Thrusts with the lighter color cars. We're replacing these Magnum 500 wheels, which are also awesome wheels. We love these wheels as well. I think we're gonna try out the Torque Thrust 2s and see what that looks like. However, there's also the style steel wheels. That's another look we could go with. I'll show you those right here. These are the style steel wheels. This would be the correct style wheel for a 65, 66, 67 Mustang. And we love these wheels as well. But we're thinking we're gonna go with the Torque Thrust 2s. I'm fixing to put those on the car, and we'll see what those look like. Okay, really quick tip here. When you're installing a wheel, always tighten the nuts down in a cross pattern. So here, across, 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 across. Don't ever go in a circle, because if you go in a circle, you're gonna be putting torque on the wheel in a way that's not good for it. But if you go in a cross pattern, you're putting even torque all the way around on the wheel, so it torques down nice and evenly, and that's the way you should always do it. I think it looks pretty awesome. I think it gives it a kind of an old school, tough vibe. What do you think, Dad?
I like it.
Yeah. I like it too. To me, I think that's the look I would go with, but we'll try some other looks out and see what we think, see which one we stick with. Which one would you guys pick? What's your favorite wheel for a vintage Mustang? Well, we put all the wheels on, but then we realized they may actually not be balanced. You know, just because a wheel has these ribbon weights on it, like that right there, doesn't necessarily mean that it's actually still balanced. So we went ahead and took the wheels off. We're gonna take them to our local balancing shop and have them balanced just to make sure. Then we're gonna pop them back on the K code. Okay, so while I'm waiting on those wheels and tires to go get balanced, I was looking at the car and I realized this rear panel just needs to be color sanded and buffed. And this is something I run across all the time with Mustangs. They neglect this rear panel because it's a little bit harder to do. A lot of times this car, you know, is at a body shop, it just got painted, and the guy who's buffing out the car is using a big, you know, 10-inch or 12-inch buffing pad, and this area is hard for him to do. He's worried about burning through on the edges, and so he just kind of barely goes over it and moves on. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this a nice color sand and buff, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna match the rest of the car. The vibe is gonna be more cohesive, and it's gonna come out really nice. So let's get it done. As you can see, it looks way better. Glassy smooth, no scratches. Huge improvement to the car, definitely much needed. A lot of these cars come in and they look hazy. They don't look too great when I first get them in, but man, if you just put some time in and do it right, clean the car, detail everything, you'll be shocked how awesome your car can come out looking. So while I'm going through the effort of kind of making this rear end look nicer, one of the things I love to do is I like to change out the gas filler neck and the cork seal that goes here. So I've got a new filler neck and a new cork seal. So here's what was on the car, and as you can see, it's just kind of scuzzy looking, but that looks nicer and just makes it feel nicer. It's just cold and wet and cold, and I hate the cold. So yeah, I think I'll be staying inside. A couple other cool things here. My dad just went and picked up some fully restored gas pumps from San Antonio. So we're gonna put those up in the shop soon and maybe put them up for sale. Guys, we got the wheels and tires back and they're now balanced. And so we're ready to put them on the K code. and start getting out on the road and enjoying this thing. And you might be able to tell from my voice I'm sick, just getting over a cold, and it's pretty nasty outside, so we can't put these things on right now and get outside, but we're looking forward to it, and we're gonna do it soon. I don't know, I haven't shown you guys the motor yet, so I just wanted to give you a quick peek here. She's absolutely beautiful, just exactly how I like to see them. Coney shocks. It's got really sweet ceramic coated Doug's headers on here, and I'm told they were made specifically for this car. We'll tell you a lot more about this engine in episodes to come, but man, it sounds phenomenal. It runs phenomenal. You guys are gonna love this car. Definitely check out the next few videos. We're actually gonna do a video on specifically just on how awesome this car sounds. The whole video will be dedicated to, you know, you guys getting that sensation of hearing this thing roar and just trying to put you in the driver's seat and let you feel as good as we can through video how amazing it is to sit in the cockpit of this baby and just go launching down the road. So stay tuned for that video as well. So yeah, if you're new to our channel, we're doing a series on this 66K code that Dad and I got that we're absolutely falling in love with. And we're just gonna be kind of adding some of our personal touches to it to kind of make it more of our own. Follow along with us and watch what we do to the car. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you guys have any ideas and cool videos you'd like to see us make. And we're not just Mustangs. We kind of major on Mustangs here, but we do all kinds of classic cars. Dad and I started out life really into Vets and Camaros, first-gen Camaros. We love Trans Ams, vintage trucks. Obviously, we're big on Mustangs. But I mean, for instance, right now behind me, we've got a K-Code. There's a 71 Trans Am, 59 Apache truck. Let's see what we got, a 67 Mustang over here. And there's a 49 Plymouth somewhere in here. You can't see it right now. But yeah, we do all kinds of classic cars. We love classic cars in general. Oh, and also there's something that just came in and I want to show you guys. We got the custom hypo decals in from our stripe guy. So what we're thinking about doing actually is using a 67 GT stripe that's thicker and chunkier, because we wanted to use these taller letters for the hypo decal. So I'll just have to cut out the gap and then stick this in the middle of that gap where I want it. And we think it could look pretty cool. And if you're new to our channel and you're just finding us, we're talking about putting a custom stripe on this K-Code Mustang here. So I know most of you were saying on the comments that you don't want us to put the stripe on and you think it looks awesome the way it is, and so do we. We love the way the car looks. But I really want to try the stripe out with the custom hypo decal on there just to see what it looks like. And we may love it, we may keep it. If we don't love it, we can just peel it back off. It's just a vinyl stripe. So follow along with us, and we're gonna start giving you guys hopefully weekly videos, just showing you behind the scenes what life is like living in a hangar here in Texas and working on classic cars. And we got a lot of cool ideas coming up, so please stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. And like I said, we're gonna try and do it weekly, so we'll see how it goes.